14 years, and I'm very comfortable with the person I see in the mirror, so I'm okay to be on my own. Terri Irwin, the widow of legendary crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, has made a shocking decision that is sending waves through her family. After years of dedication to preserving Steve's legacy and raising their children in the heart of wildlife conservation, Terri has reportedly severed all ties with her family following her son Robert's heartbreaking transformation. The Irwin family drama has taken a new turn with Bindi Irwin announcing that she is taking a break from public life. "I had the best marriage in the whole world for 14 years, and I'm very comfortable with the person I see in the mirror, so I'm okay to be on my own," she stated. Meanwhile, Terri Irwin, the widow of legendary crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, has made a shocking decision that is sending waves through her family. After years of dedication to preserving Steve's legacy and raising their children in the heart of wildlife conservation, Terri has reportedly severed all ties with her family following her son Robert's heartbreaking transformation. Let us peel back the layers of this unraveling family saga and uncover the decisions that led Terri to break all ties. Rising from the crocodile hunter's shadow, losing Steve meant losing a husband, best friend, partner, and co-parent. Overnight she had to juggle grieving her soulmate while stepping into his shoes to carry on their shared dream. "I had to do it," she once said. "For Steve, for our kids, for the animals, it was the only way forward." But hidden in Steve's old journals was a secret that could change everything. The Australia Zoo, once a place of shared joy, became both a reminder of her loss and a platform for her determination. She poured herself into the work, and under her leadership, the zoo flourished. Programs expanded, the wildlife hospital grew, and conservation efforts reached new heights. Her tireless dedication kept Steve's vision alive, though the weight of responsibility was immense. Amid the chaos of running the zoo and continuing conservation work, her focus never wavered from her children. Bindi and Robert, still so young when their father passed, became her anchor. Her priority was ensuring they felt loved and supported while embracing their father's legacy. Bindi, just 8 at the time, called Steve her hero during his memorial. Robert, only 2, grew up hearing stories about his dad and eventually became a living reflection of him. Watching her children grow into their roles as conservationists brought both joy and heartache. Bindi's rise to fame, from her Emmy-winning TV series Bindi the Jungle Girl to her tireless advocacy for wildlife, was a source of pride. Robert, with his uncanny resemblance to his father, followed in his footsteps as a wildlife photographer and animal enthusiast. She often describes moments where Robert's gestures or expressions are so much like his father's that it feels like he's still with them. These moments are bittersweet, a reminder of what they've lost and what they've gained through their shared mission. Life hasn't just been about triumphs. Behind the scenes, she has faced struggles kept private for years. Raising 2 children while managing a world-famous zoo and carrying the weight of a legacy was no easy feat. Recently, whispers of tension have surfaced, with reports of her stepping back from certain family ties after navigating a painful transformation in her personal life, a reminder that even the strongest among us can be tested by life's unexpected turns. Her connection to the Australia Zoo remains more than a job, it's a continuation of a dream built with her late husband, a place where their shared love for wildlife thrives. After Steve's passing, she threw herself into expanding the zoo's mission, spearheading efforts to protect endangered species, creating wildlife corridors, and growing the zoo's wildlife hospital, which has treated tens of thousands of injured animals. Each initiative honors his memory and keeps his passion alive. Her days were long and filled with challenges. Managing a team, overseeing conservation programs, and dealing with the public's expectations required immense strength. Yet she approached each task with determination, knowing that every step forward was a tribute to her late husband. The zoo's success became a testament to her unwavering dedication. She transformed it into not just a tourist destination, but a hub for education and conservation, a living embodiment of everything they had dreamed of achieving. At the heart of her journey were her children. Bindi and Robert grew up surrounded by nature, learning to care for animals and appreciate the beauty of the natural world. She encouraged them to embrace their father's legacy in their own ways. For Bindi, that meant stepping into the spotlight as a conservationist and advocate. Her charm and passion captured the hearts of people worldwide, making her a role model for young wildlife enthusiasts. Robert, on the other hand, found his calling behind the lens of a camera. His stunning wildlife photography has brought attention to conservation efforts and earned him global recognition. She often speaks of the pride she feels watching her children grow into their roles. Each achievement, whether it's a photo exhibition or a public appearance, is a reminder of their father's influence and the strength of the family's bond. Despite their public success, the family has faced personal struggles. Terri's decision to step back from certain family ties has been a topic of speculation, but she has remained focused on her mission. Her resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to her character. She has navigated the challenges of raising 2 children, running a zoo, and continuing a global conservation effort with grace and determination. Her story is one of perseverance and purpose. Her journey has inspired countless people to care about wildlife and the environment. Through her work, she has shown that even in the face of unimaginable loss, it's possible to create something beautiful. The Australia Zoo stands as a symbol of her dedication, a place where her late husband's spirit lives on and where future generations can learn about the importance of conservation. As Bindi and Robert continue to forge their own paths, her influence remains evident. Their love for wildlife and commitment to conservation are a direct reflection of the values she and her late husband instilled in them. Robert's childhood was anything but ordinary. Growing up surrounded by animals and adventure, imagine growing up in the wildest playground possible. That was life for Robert Irwin. Born on December 1, 2003, in Queensland, Australia, his parents, Steve and Terri Irwin, weren't just any parents, they were the heartbeat of the Australia Zoo. Their home wasn't a typical house with a white picket fence. It was an open-door sanctuary for animals of all shapes and sizes: crocodiles, kangaroos, snakes, you name it. This was Robert's childhood playground. From a young age, he wasn't just watching animals, he was right in the middle of it all. He learned firsthand how to feed kangaroos, handle reptiles, and care for every creature that crossed his path. His dad, the legendary crocodile hunter, made sure that respect and care for wildlife were as natural to Robert as breathing. After Steve's unexpected death in 2006, Terri took the lead, ensuring Robert and his sister Bindi carried on the family's incredible legacy. Robert wasn't like most kids who might lose interest in their hobbies over time. Instead, his love for animals only grew. By the time he was 4, he was appearing on television alongside his mom and sister, showing the world his infectious energy and genuine love for wildlife. His early appearances proved he wasn't just Steve Irwin's son, he was carving his own path one step at a time. As Robert got older, he didn't shy away from the spotlight. He brought his own charm to every show and event, including unforgettable appearances on The Tonight Show. Picture him, a teenager not even old enough to drive, confidently handling sloths and snakes on live TV. But it wasn't just about showing off exotic animals. Robert used these moments to spread a bigger message about conservation and protecting endangered species. His ability to mix education with entertainment was a skill he inherited but made his own. Robert's passion didn't stop at television. He found another way to connect people to the natural world, through photography. From a young age, he had an eye for capturing nature's beauty. His photos weren't just pretty pictures. They told powerful stories about endangered animals and the fragile environments they live in. In 2020, he won first place in the Wildlife Photographer of the Year competition with a hauntingly beautiful shot of a forest ravaged by fire. The photo didn't just win awards, it opened eyes to the real and devastating effects of environmental destruction. Robert Irwin has dedicated his life to conservation, balancing his father's legacy with his own unique contributions. While his wildlife photography has gained global recognition, Robert has remained deeply involved in the daily operations of the Australia Zoo. From rescuing injured animals to developing breeding programs for endangered species, he has been hands-on in every aspect of conservation. One of his standout projects is a crocodile research program which tracks wild crocodiles to better understand how humans and these powerful reptiles can coexist beyond the zoo. Robert has taken his message to global stages, speaking at conservation conferences and inspiring young people to take action for the environment. He has a remarkable ability to break down complex topics into simple, relatable ideas, making him a respected voice in conservation circles. His influence extends far beyond his family's legacy. His passion, knowledge, and ability to connect with people have solidified his place in the environmental movement. What makes Robert's story truly compelling is not just his achievement, but the way he has managed to honor his father's memory while forging his own identity. From a curious boy learning the ropes at the zoo to a celebrated wildlife photographer and environmental advocate, his journey is nothing short of inspiring. The world continues to watch as Robert evolves, and one thing is certain: he is just getting started. Whether in front of the camera, behind it, or on stage, Robert Irwin is proving that the Irwin legacy is alive and thriving. With each step, he is not just following in his father's footsteps, he is leaving his own. Robert's upbringing in a family deeply connected to the natural world made his path almost inevitable. The Australia Zoo was more than just a place for animals. It was the foundation of his childhood, where his family's love for conservation took root. One of the earliest lessons he learned was the importance of coexistence. The zoo provided a space where animals and humans interacted harmoniously, showcasing the beauty of wildlife and the urgent need to protect it. These lessons weren't just spoken, they were demonstrated through action. Robert grew up witnessing his parents' tireless dedication to animal welfare and their efforts to educate others, giving him a perspective on life that many never experience. As he grew older, Robert's involvement in the zoo deepened. From feeding animals to assisting with habitat maintenance, he took on more responsibilities, embracing every opportunity to learn. These hands-on experiences shaped his understanding of the natural world and instilled in him a profound sense of duty to protect it. His love for animals extended beyond the zoo. He frequently ventured into the wild, exploring Australia's diverse ecosystems and observing animals in their natural habitats. These adventures fueled his curiosity and strengthened his commitment to conservation. Photography became another way for Robert to share his love for nature. Armed with a camera, he captured stunning images of animals and landscapes, bringing attention to the beauty of the natural world. His photographs told stories that words alone could not convey, highlighting the importance of conservation and the need to protect endangered species. Through his lens, Robert showed the delicate balance of ecosystems and the urgency of preserving them. His work as a photographer gained recognition, earning him numerous awards and accolades. More than just artistic expressions, his photos served as powerful educational tools, raising awareness about environmental issues and inspiring others to take action. In addition to his work at the zoo and in photography, Robert became a global advocate for wildlife conservation. He participated in international conferences, sharing his knowledge and experiences with audiences worldwide. His heartfelt and compelling speeches left lasting impressions, and his ability to communicate complex topics in an accessible way made him a sought-after speaker in the conservation community. Despite his busy schedule, Robert remained grounded, never losing sight of what mattered most: the animals. Whether rescuing injured wildlife, developing conservation programs, or educating the public, his focus was always on making a difference. His unwavering dedication and passion for conservation were evident in everything he did. As Robert continued to grow and evolve, his impact on the world became increasingly clear. He wasn't just carrying on his father's legacy, he was building his own. Through his work, he inspired a new generation of conservationists, encouraging young people to get involved and make a difference. His story serves as a reminder that anyone, regardless of age or background, can contribute to protecting the planet. The Irwin family's journey is a testament to the power of passion and perseverance. From Steve's groundbreaking work as the crocodile hunter, Terri's leadership at the zoo, and now Robert's contributions to conservation, their story is one of resilience and determination. Together, they have created a legacy that continues to inspire and make a difference in the world. Life has not been easy for Terri Irwin, but she has faced every challenge with great hope and love. After losing her husband Steve Irwin, the world-famous crocodile hunter, she endured immense hardship. However, she found strength in watching her son Robert grow into his own person. Terri's pride in Robert goes beyond his achievements. It is about the man he is becoming. Growing up as Steve Irwin's son meant that all eyes were on Robert from the beginning. Fans of Steve watched as he grew up in the public eye, always wondering if he would follow in his father's footsteps. Instead of crumbling under pressure, Robert carved his own path. Over the years, he became an incredible wildlife photographer, earning worldwide recognition. One of his most famous photos captured the aftermath of a firestorm in Australia, a haunting yet hopeful image that resonated deeply with people. Terri was overwhelmed with pride knowing her son was using his talent to tell stories that mattered. That photo didn't just depict devastation, it captured resilience and hope, touching hearts across the globe. Terri often says that Robert's passion reminds her of Steve, but she is quick to emphasize that Robert is not simply living in his father's shadow. His work is uniquely his own. His photos and conservation efforts blend artistry with activism in a way that is truly inspiring. Terri sees Steve's spirit in Robert, but she also sees a young man forging his own legacy. Watching Robert grow into his own has been both emotional and uplifting for her. It's one thing to carry on a legacy, it's another to redefine it for a new era. The resemblance between Robert and Steve goes beyond their shared love for nature. Many people comment on how much Robert looks like his father, and even his boundless energy and curiosity feel familiar. For Terri, these similarities bring mixed emotions. On one hand, they are heartwarming. On the other, they are bittersweet, a reminder of what has been lost. Yet through it all, she is overjoyed to see Robert thriving. It's not just about appearances or mannerisms, it's about Robert's kindness, passion, and commitment to the natural world. These qualities echo Steve, but they are undeniably Robert's own. One unforgettable moment for Terri was watching Robert handle a giant snake on a talk show. He was calm and confident, explaining the importance of the animal to the audience. For Terri, it was like seeing a glimpse of Steve, yet at the same time, it was purely Robert. She has often said that Robert isn't just carrying Steve's torch, he is building his own fire. It's not about recreating what Steve did, it's about expanding upon it in ways that only Robert could imagine. Watching her children grow up has been an emotional journey for Terri. She remembers Robert as a little boy following Steve around the zoo, mimicking everything he did. Those memories make her smile, but what amazes her even more is seeing how Robert has taken that childhood influence and turned it into something uniquely his own. Over the years, he has transformed from a shy child into a confident advocate for wildlife. He now speaks at global conferences, inspiring people to care about the planet and its creatures. Terri often finds herself tearing up during his speeches, knowing that Steve would have been incredibly proud. That thought makes her even prouder. Robert's ability to connect with people and make them care is something truly special. His journey proves that passion for wildlife isn't just inherited, it is also shaped by experience and environment. What do you think? Is passion for wildlife something people are born with, or is it nurtured by upbringing and experience? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this post and subscribe for more inspiring stories.